everyone. Sorry, stream's being a little special. I was still finishing up some setup and I accidentally pressed live. Mute that. I need to fix my brightness on my laptop. So this build is a tad different. I'm not following along with normal instructions here. This is all custom. So, yeah, started a little early on accident, but that's okay. So this build is a tad different than most. It is completely custom and I'm following along with instructions that are all PDFs. So like all my instructions are right here. And I'll be building straight from there. So there might not be much progress, but there also might be progress. Not this one. I think I need this one. Thank you. So like, it's kind of a guessing game of what part I need because all the pieces are just mixed in here. And that's kind of how it's organized. See, is it in here? Nope. Is that? Yeah, it is dark gray. So that. This. Thank you. I would say these are a lot of fun. They're also like incredibly annoying. But yeah. So looks like I'm building up the... I would love to get that, especially before it retires out. That is like up there in the terms of me wanting to get and build. But right now I'm just focused on like this. How's it going? Sorry, I'm little. There we go. Focused in on this because it is a rather difficult build. How's it going though, everyone? I think it goes like that. Also, just so everyone can kind of see, like, this is how the parts are sorted out. So I'm like digging through each bin, trying to figure out what pieces I'm looking for. In here? Nope. What? Oh, it is dark gray. Okay. Nope. But how's it going though, everyone? Hope everyone's having a wonderful day or night, wherever you may be. Is it in here? Nope. No. I don't know why this is in here. Found a random blaster. Ah, there it is. Oop, there it goes. Sits like that. Okay, so I can just guarantee I'm going to be building the second one of this. So that. These two pieces. That. So it looks like I'm building the missile pods up top. So I was doing a trunk or treat in our local area, which is actually a lot of fun. I understand why people dislike the trunk or treat so much, but at the same time, like with younger children, it's a lot better because I don't have to, or they don't have to walk around and do very much. It's pretty much a one shot and done. I know people like my generation don't care for it as much anymore because for whatever reason. Is this all of them? Oh, yep. Okay. But no, my kid's got a decent amount of candy and very excited. And right now my wife really wants to decorate for Christmas. Let me do this because that was annoying last time. And then turn it this way, and it says like this. Yes. It is unfortunately very much that time of year. So these sit up here. How's it going at MCD? Currently building up a little bit for this custom gunship. Probably only gonna be on for like 2 hours-ish. But I want to make progress on this since I have not been working on this for forever. Only placing the one there, okay. But a build like this isn't easy, but it's a lot of fun. So I ended up putting the Star Destroyer just right there for now. Of course, I want to put it into a better spot, but for right now, it can live there. Where is, so there's 1, 2 that I need. Now, where are those fancy pieces at? Ah, here they are. Need these 2. But yeah, for now it is sitting there. And then it might get moved, but it also might not. Originally though, it was sitting on my desk like just right here. But I knew we knocked it off, and that was a tad scary. So I need a 6 and another 1x2. Or 1x1. That. We need 2? Yes. 6. This goes here. I absolutely love the Clone Wars show. I'm not gonna lie. Grew up watching it. I will say I have grown a more of appreciation for like the political episodes versus when I was younger. I did not. But now it's like I understand like what Palpatine was doing and how each one of his little schemes was a bigger ploy in play. Like he could have what's the word I'm looking for? He easily had the Jedi like in the palm of his hand, like playing around the entire time. Even like the most skeptical of the Jedi was like just fell right for it. So what was it? I think it was Mace. It was said like Mace Windu was the most skeptical, but in the end he still utilized them and everything till their eventual betrayal. Okay, let me try to raise this up some. Slightly better. So I'm working on this top section here. So I need a weird piece. Where did I put those weird pieces? First off, let me find the easier pieces. Those 2. But yeah, no, the Clone Wars was definitely like top tier quality. And it's still rated as a kid's show. Even though so much of all the stuff that happened in it, it's like, yeah, nah, it's still a kid's show. On top of that, just building up the eventualness of Order 66 and having the clones like gain personality so you care more about them. Oh, work of art. Where the heck did I put this piece? So I'm looking for like this piece right here. This is what I'm looking for. Alright, so this sits like this, goes like this. Yeah. But now this, honestly, this build is amazing. And I would build a second one. Go like this. Yep. But I would definitely build the other versions brickvault has of this, like the Munilis 10 one or Pose Bros. Because, you know, who doesn't want a Pose Bro gunship? Now where the heck did I put those pieces? So that's a funky black piece. Nope. So this is like a couple of thousand pieces, by the way. I think like 3,000 total. And I'm not gonna lie to you, some parts of this I very much felt like throwing it against the wall like there. Like that breaking off is a giant pain. But that's okay because this is not meant like for normal play, wear and tear. It's display slash set it and forget it. Honestly, I'm making a lot better progress than what I thought I would be. Especially for I haven't built a custom set in a little bit. So white. Ooh, those are gonna be in here. Need the downward facing? Yep. Thank you. It has been a while since I've done or worked on a custom Lego set. So do not expect the world of it. Okay, now I gotta remember where I had the other ones. And where did I put the tile pieces? Uh-oh. So yes, the Rebel Show was actually very good too. It started off kind of slow. Of course, I mean, has to open up, has to explain everyone's purpose, their backstory and such, and slowly like build upon that. But I do feel like it was very. There's the piece, at least one of them. It explained itself very well in the end. Now I gotta find this other piece. But yeah, no, Rebels was very. It was a slow burner. It's definitely one of those where you have to like kind of sit and feel it out. Versus like Clone Wars, you knew what to expect. You knew how certain bits of drama were gonna play out. And of course, like they reintroduced Thrawn in it, bringing him out of Legends back into canon. Where the heck is that other piece at? I'm already missing a piece like completely. That's bad. So these two sit here. And this sits here. Now let me find these two random pieces I cannot find. I gotta remember the microphone is all right here now, and it's not far away. Maybe sitting it right there might help some. Let's see. This is I wonder if I got sent a wrong piece by accident. Because, yeah, I don't think I've used it anywhere else. And that's a little bit unfortunate. I would definitely be more inclined to continue doing YouTube and such because it's honestly just fun to do. That and I'd also prefer to do this instead because it's less strain on my body versus being a firefighter. Some days it's really hard, some days it's better, but always could be worse. Where the heck did I put this piece? Because That's not good. So I actually got to do that before. It is not as fun as it sounds. You go down very, very fast. But most stations got rid of them because they are not very safe. You tend to go down, quote unquote, like too fast. And we can't be having people injured before we go save people. Yeah, most of them got rid of them, unfortunately. So you remember when I said this is going along too easily and too nicely? I'm not regretting saying that. Nope. There's no way I'm already missing a piece. Well, might have to change plans for stream tonight. Oops. Like, what the heck? Did I accidentally use it for another build? Don't think so. Alright, I'm gonna give this like another... Probably not. Just mainly because I wanted to create this like solely around like just the love of Legos and Star Wars and such, and not revolving around my face as a personality. Like, it's not this piece. Ugh. Well, I apologize because I am missing a piece that is detrimental to the rest of this build that I swore I had. Because it's the same piece as right here. That and No. You see, if I would have found it, I would have been very excited, and I have yet to find it. So, new strategy is... Yeah, I think I'm going to move on and find something else to build, because I unfortunately cannot find that piece. Now, watch, I'll find it later, and it's going to be in a completely wrong spot that it should have never been in, and I'm going to be very upset. Maybe... So I've had these bins organized, but then they get messed up because I got another order of parts in, and I don't remember how I previously organized it, so... Yeah, that's... No. I guess I'll just have to find that piece on my own. The sad part is I went through and actually like organized and categorized all these parts like months ago. Let me make sure to pick up all these pieces so I don't lose them. Let me check to see if I still have a... Oh, I guess... Oh, that fell. Replacement build can be this sucker here. Unless I look at its part list and it has the piece I'm needing, then go into it completely. But if I look at its part list and it has that piece, I'm stealing it because I already have one built. One final check to make sure I'm not crazy. Because you know, can never be too sure. Oh, that's tiles. Actually, let me open this up real quick. Let's go, plastic bags. How's it going? So, kind of had a change up in plans. I don't have all the pieces for this like I thought I did. And yeah, gonna work on this instead. Unless I find the pieces randomly in here that I need. Nope. Let's see. Doesn't look like it. Oh well. Looks like I'm building this. Alright, let me finish put away this. Oh, also, like, how's it going? Colby Jurassic? This is entirely full of 1x1s. Nope, not in here. Oh well. Guess I'll be going through my parts collection that I have later. I'm trying to find one. Or well, two, I guess. Oh well. But did everyone here have a good Halloween? I do hope that people got plenty of candy and such too. 2. Tag 1. 4, 5, 6. Cool. So anybody joining in real quick, change of plans for tonight. We are now building this because I've lost 2 pieces apparently, and I do not know where they're at. I'll probably find them later and post about it, or just find 2 others randomly. Martino? How's it going though, Martino? Yeah, I do really love and enjoy this set too. It's a little unfortunate that I've had to change my plans of what I wanted to do this evening, because I was really looking forward to continuing building that. But I'll find the pieces and continue it a little bit off stream. Probably not much though. Just so that way it looks like it's got a little bit of progress on it. And didn't spend like 20 minutes looking for one piece. Thank you. This is actually the 2nd time I'm building it. It's not a bad build, it's just very... what's the word I'm looking for? Clunky, I guess. It doesn't live up to the original hype of these 2 sets. There's this. Oh, they're dark gray. What was it? There's a surprising amount of like spice brown in this. Piece goes up here, and then where's it at? Oh, it's this piece. Oh, that, and I wish this set had a dark trooper with it. That would make this like 10 times better. But still a good set for what it is. How's it going? I know the stream title is a little bit deceiving because we were building the brickvault gunship, but that entire idea has changed due to the fact that I am missing a piece. So, pivoting to this plan of action. Or well, plan B, I guess. Thank you very much. But yeah, so the title's gonna be changed post-edit, but yeah, right now we're just gonna go through and build this Lego set and call it good for the night. And then tomorrow I'm gonna be searching my entire house for 2 pieces that for some reason I am missing. Oh, no, it's not that piece, it's these 2 pieces. But no, I appreciate that very much. But no, like I said, I'll probably build up just a little bit on it, so that way it doesn't look like I sat there for like 30 minutes looking for 1 piece, or 2 pieces, but still. There we go. I'll say the one thing I very much find weird is how this thing's whole built up. But there's worse sets. That is also just me being nitpicky, knowing how the original was built, and then the quote-unquote other remake of it to this one. Still a good set though. This piece. Ow. Pinch my finger there between the two of the Lego pieces. We'll say moving through this pretty steadily. But then again, it's everything's right in front of me versus the other one I'm digging through different bins. There. This piece goes right here. Oh, here. Yes, the bigger one. So this, and then got this piece here. There it goes, finally. Don't understand why I was having so much difficulty with that piece. See, and then we drop these two here. Was not expecting it to stand up straight like that. All right, ×2. I'm hoping everyone here had a good Halloween, and if you are celebrating Christmas or the holidays, has anyone started putting up their Christmas decorations yet? So like, for example, we just carved up our pumpkins today. But that's also because we got really busy, like, leading up to Halloween. And then this goes below. The only thing I dislike about this build is how chunky this area looks. Otherwise, though, this is a great build for like getting these rebel fleet troopers and more of these Family Guy stormtroopers. What is this, like an army building set without being army building? Because I definitely wouldn't mind like picking up another 2 or 3 of these just to build up more these guys as well as the rebel fleet troopers. That way I can have some amount of them and it doesn't look strange having like a handful of one style stormtrooper and a handful of another. At the same time though, I wouldn't mind doing decals for them. I have a few, but I just need to actually do them, as well as get helmets. Oh yeah, does anyone here watch anime? I'm actually kind of like re-watching Reincarnated as a Slime to get prepared for the next movie as well as the next season. Here? Nope. Here? Okay. Oh, no, this is how it's supposed to look. How's it going, Luffy? So, don't let the stream title deceive you. I will fix that later, because I was going to be building that and had originally planned to do that. But I've somehow lost a piece, so that's no longer happening. So instead, I am building this. And then also, apparently, I can't read. this one. But yeah, we'll probably be building this and then, like, both of the builds obviously, but building this and then getting off for the night. Still might be a little bit, but you know. I'll put this on. How's it go? One down. Okay. So this, and then like this. Uh-oh, my son's awake. It's a good thing I had this underneath my little desk here. Had something to pivot to. Book one done. Moving on to the second booklet. How's it going though, everyone? So, stream title is a little bit different from what we're actually doing now. The Lego that I wanted to build and build up, unfortunately, I'm missing a piece, so I cannot continue that build. But instead, I'm building up this little set here. But I hope everyone had a good Halloween. I went trunk or treating with my children, and even set up and did it myself too. I sat there and handed out candy and everything. Ooh, this is interesting. I'll say watch. The moment I end stream today, I'm going to go and immediately find both of those pieces just randomly in my parts here. I feel like that's what's going to happen. I just have this weird feeling. But hey, that's okay. Because I'm here, had a plan B, kind of on standby. I just wish plan A would have worked out a bit better. It's actually not too bad centered up. First time I can say that in a while. Oh. So how's everyone's night/day going? I spent most of the day carving out some pumpkins as like a little last minute thing to do with our kids. And then open up some Pokemon with the kids too. I swear my daughter has to, for whatever reason, if I ever need like a pull or something like that, I can just hand over the packs to her and she's gonna pull something magnificent from it. Like, hey, that card has a very low percentage of being pulled. Oh, cool. Hand the pack over to my daughter. She pulls it instantly. I wish I had that sort of luck. Oh well. But I hope everyone's having a good day. Definitely like enjoying building this, even though it's like the second time I built it. It's still like a really nice build, like all things considered. Where does this go? Oh, just below. I was like very confused on where this one actually went. Now I just mirror it over here. And back 5. Ooh, let's go. I'll say it's kind of weird having like similar faces for a lot of these, because it feels like these are like the same faces that were used on the Tanta 4. The boarding Tanta 4, that is. Let's use this face. And where's the other body? There it is. I'll say, like, feels like this, the Rebel Speeder was an upgrade, and then the downgrade was definitely the other build. I feel like that old man stretch is about to come in, especially after being kind of hunched over and building for so long. But that's also like the best feeling in the world, like stretching right after building a Lego set. There it is. We're looking for that little piece. Don't worry. I won't lose another piece unless it's actually like Lego's fault this time and not mine. That. Do the next side too. There it is. Oh, my knuckles popped from that. That, and then this red piece. Which sticker? 1. Worst part about Lego sets are right here. That's the most perfect Lego sticker I've ever done. I think it's even better than the other one I did right here. But how's it going, Luffy, if you're still here? There we go. Not great, but you know what? It's alright. Alright, last bag. I wish Lego would do like more astromechs and such. Like, don't get me wrong, it was a very, knowing the background of how this particular one came about, is very cute and very nice what Lego did. But at the same time, like, just do more like random ones, because adding more in is, you know, always good. Like, variety. That's the word I'm looking for. Also, I'm kind of speed building this because I'm annoyed with, like, I'm still annoyed that I could not find that piece and I've lost it, essentially. So I do apologize for that, like, just essentially shutting up and building. I mean, I'm still gonna sit here and build this because it's actually a really nice build. But I wish I could be building the original build. That one was like really excited to get back into. Also, if this had the two pieces I was missing, I was 100% going to cannibalize this just to build that. But it's alright. How's everyone doing? Currently just finishing up the last little bit for this set here. Oh, that's where that little piece goes. Nope, wrong way. There it is. Lost a little wedge piece. goes right about there, I think. Yep. And then this sits right up here. And that is it. So, unfortunately, original build didn't happen because of me losing pieces for some reason. But that's okay. Got to build this nice little set. Of course, this build right here is absolutely insane, like super nice. Definitely an upgrade from the original. Unfortunately, like this feels like a steep downgrade. It just, I don't know. That, and we're missing like one extra stormtrooper from this, the dark trooper. But otherwise, like these figures are nice. Of course, stormtrooper or the Family Guy helmet is not great, but eh. I'm sure there's worse designs they could have done. And then the fleet troopers not getting the leg printing. It's kind of sad because it was in the holiday calendar last year, I think. But oh well. Still great figures all around, and very excited to be adding more for the army, and again, more for the army. And of course, I'm very happy like they included this astromech. But anyways, I'm gonna call it there for tonight, guys. So I do hope you have a wonderful night. And if you want to see more building content where I actually build the correct thing, please subscribe. If you want to see more, I screwed up my own outro. Like, comment, and subscribe for more.